Good morning. Got my coffee, y'all. Got my coffee, y'all. Got my coffee, y'all. Good morning in the sky. Good morning, Nuri B, Jay's Blaze, Mary Kay, Andreas. Well, y'all, I just got to watching Chop Chop, my chopper, and I did some running around early morning. When I woke up, I seen some videos that had already been made. First, I'm gonna discuss Jay Wilson here. But I agree with Chopper. I'm interested to know. Good morning, Klein, Gamma 3. I'm interested to know too about who's going to stay with who. We know the few that was House of Ryder left, House of Jay Wilson. We know who was with Spilly Boy. But that panel, I think, has more Spilly Boy people than Jay Wilson people. So that is interesting to see. I was just watching him, and he has come completely out on Jay Wilson. I mean, on Spilly Boy. I didn't think Jay Wilson was going to come out like that. I really thought he was going to be throwing a lot of subliminals. I really thought that, you guys. But no, he's come right out and talking about his panel is going to move on. Spilly Boy didn't tell him, that he was leaving the panel like he should have. He actually got on the line saying that he was going to leave. In other words, he was trying to say Spitty Boy didn't have no integrity. That's the way I took it. You know what he's saying? He said everybody's replaceable, and he can replace him, and the panel would go on. So I'm really surprised to hear that. He's over there bragging. He's mostly mentioning the same thing over and over again about the panel. But I knew that he was going to side with Ibe over there because that's his clique, his view, and his corn. They both feed off of each other. They both like to, twist things 5A more than Jay Wilson. And like I said, we all knew that we made up was phony. So I talked about that yesterday. The saga goes on. This is the name of this soap opera. The saga continues because that's exactly what's going on. So anyway, I had strolled across ZT this morning too. Mhm. He said the Three Stooges of Chicago need to back up off his pops. He said 5A went through her little rejection. That's why she keep inserting herself into all these men businesses. He said he's not going to vacation. He's not going over there to no crackhead, what you call it, concert, because y'all know what's his name, QB supposed to, be performing at this so-called vacation. He will not be going. He said the reason why she injects herself in a lot of men's business because she probably got rejected in real life with these men. And so they rejected her. So once they reject her, she would make up with them over and over again. As if, how some battered women would do or some weak women would do or whatever you might want to come. Because sometimes it don't necessarily mean that women are always weak. I guess they just be in love and things happen in life. But the way he put it, what I gathered from it, she used to men beating on her and abusing her. And then she go right back and make up. That's the way I took it, the way ZT was explaining it. So I don't know if he meant it that way or not, but that's why I took it. He say he don't even like Toothless, or he don't like Toothless or Rita. But I guess he said that because he agreed with a little something that Toothless is saying. Mm-hmm. So that's why he said she's over there mad and call herself going off on him. He said that the video that Tree Dog played, he had never heard it before. But to see, that's why he was gone. Y'all remember when Tree Dog had James Caldwell call in on her phone and they was talking about different things? Well, she played that. She played that yesterday. He said he had never heard it before, but all of us heard it though. So this is just a big mess, you guys. It is just a big mess. I'm telling you, but it's very interesting at the same time. Because QB, I mean, he got some balls now, y'all, because thinking, let me see if I beg, because I just heard Chopper say the new rules, you can't be doing that. I don't think, But anyway, he said she over there just lying and boasting up stuff and twisting, and we all know how she do that already. Yesterday when she came on there trying to lie, Spilly Boy was watching the reality shows with some of his company. She came on there saying that he was in the back room. over there. I think it was QB's live stream, but that wasn't true. He came right on, had his company sitting there, and he said, now they sitting here with me. I'll watch a reality show. She had some old fake blurry message to the show saying, trying to prove they was over there for real, and it wasn't true. So we watched all of that last night. And I'm not going to try to give it too much because from what I hear, we're going to have a mess train today. We're going to really address this situation in further detail later on. But it's a big mess. So when he came on, the numbers over there start dwindling. Everybody started going over there watching James Caldwell. Because like I said, not only do he have more subscribers, he's more popular than her. She don't have all influence like she thought she had. Okay? So that's what that was going. But ZT, oh my God, I was too early in the morning. I'm ready to get up off my bed from rolling over, trying to laugh and trying to stand up at the same time. The way he was going off over there, Stacky Baby, the way he was explaining about him not going to no crackcation. So when Billy Boy was talking, he was going like this, basically saying that she be on that white powder donuts. I guess that's the way I took it. But I tell y'all, she got to be more than doing drinking and weed. She has to be. Because who can just lie like that? I mean, this man at home watching the reality shows, getting ready for the reviews. She over there on her live talking about he was backstage. Now, who does that? Wow. Of course, Apocalypse, from what I hear, most of those subscribers are from China, Japan, Russia, and all other kind of places. Most of those subscribers are over there, and that's what I hear. I'm relying on my notifications so I don't miss them. I know. I hope everybody get theirs on time. I know what you mean because I don't be getting my notification for almost nothing really. I just be strolling the streets when I think somebody on, and that's how I managed to catch up with everybody. Yeah, she get them. They're all bought. Everybody know they bought because don't know 1,000 people just jump on there like that. And then every single time you come on, no. But yesterday wasn't like that. So I guess the only people was really watching was the trolls and the people over there in China and Japan, was watching because everybody else left and went over there to Spilly Boy. The rent best walking, it was a fake. Yes, it was a fake account. Everybody knows that the rent, everybody know that, okay? Rich, you've been kind of nice and good lately. Wow, man, you're getting along. I remember I used to knock you out every time you try to come on one of the pages. But anyway, let me read some more. Andrea, facts, yeah. She's a hyena. Yeah, with that fake line. Yeah, and see, everybody right now say the same thing I'm saying. Those people are bought. They are bought, and the rest of them are trolls. They don't go over there because they think she's telling the truth. It's the actress, it's the drama, it's a show. And she was so loaded, y'all, last night. Did y'all see that? And speaking of loaded, what's up with Kill B? What's up with them shades? Have anybody ever saw him with those shades? Because I didn't ever watch him when he first started on here. The shades and that cap. I wonder what's under that cap. Is it because he be so low, you don't want his eyes shown? Did anybody know what's going on with that? I'm starting to trip off that because somebody mentioned something about the dreads he be having under the hat or something. I'm really interested in that. Probably said I noticed everything. JCE numbers went up. The numbers match. That's the truth. Everything just popped up. So he got more influence on here than she do, and he's been on here longer than her. And people tend to watch him because they can get the real news over there. But it's not really his niche. He liked doing the reality shows. He liked, his shows in the Treyarch situation and stuff. But he had to be over the windmill because people won't leave him alone. That's the way I see it. Except Jay Wilson, he don't know that. Yeah, Jay Wilson played like he don't know nothing, Ranch. Let him tell y'all, I don't know what happened. I didn't really see it. They text me, somebody sent me an email, and it, yeah, it's the cocaine. Okay, allegedly, Mary Kay is the okay. I bet he. Okay, Andres, that's what I wonder. Is he bald or do his hair just start at the very back? Sometimes people hair be all bald up in here, at the very back they have some hair hanging. Is that what it is about the cap? What is it about the shades? I really want to know that too. But back to ZT, if y'all didn't see him this morning, I think he still got it up because I had to watch the replay because everybody come on early down there in the States, 2-3 hours earlier than me when I woke. So he did a pretty good live this morning, and he took up for his pops, and he said him and his pops been hanging for 7 years. And so he changed his mind about going to a vacation to go see the crackhead do his performance. allegedly crackhead, because I don't know that. This is what I'm hearing. This is what they're saying. Why they should wear QB glasses? Why they need to wear anybody glasses, the rich? But now you ain't finna throw me off though, okay? Men usually get receding hairlines around their 30s. And some get it more than others. Mary Kay, some ball really fast to the point where they're 35 or 40, they completely ball. Like I'm willing to say that Juicy Booty has been bald for a long time. That's why he wanted that fake hair. You know, when he first put that, it was mixed with chicken feathers and cotton. You know, that hair they had made up, they put on it. They didn't keep long calling him Ernest. That's why he went and got that, because he's always been. But Olivia said something this morning too. She said that the problem with Juicy Booty is that little fat kid inside of him. He always grew up as a little fat kid. And he probably still got that inside of him. Now, to me, that sounds like something psychological, because that could be true. And he never was a part of the in crowd. So that's why now he jumps over here in anybody's business. He make it his business to be in anybody's business. And that's why he tend to hang around these young boys. That's why he got a young boy as a mate. Now, I'm listening to Olivia saying all that, but I kind of agree with her this morning when she said that. And she said, Billy Boy, that everybody is coming at Billy Boy the long way. And I'm assuming what she mean about that underhanded stuff that they're doing, like he's on the outs and everybody else know what's going on but him. So I agree with her. She came on this morning saying something to that nature. I'm not saying her exact words, but I'm saying what I took from it. So that she say that's why he's sucking all the youth out of these young boys. And she spoke on men usually act like that when they go through menopause. She was saying, what is that when men go to menopause? Somebody told a midlife crisis, but I called it the 7-year itch. You know, as a man get older and stuff, and they think they losing their manhood, you know, they think they losing it all, you know, and they need to prove something to themselves. Then they get out there and find these young ladies to get with to prove that they still got it. Well, I call it 7-year itch, and they call it midlife crisis, and some people call it menopause. So she seems to think that's what Juicy is going through. Okay. And I do believe that too. Because when you fat like that, they say when you lose weight, you still feel like something in the inside from getting teased all of your life. And you never was picked. Like y'all all saw that picture when Juicy was really big, you know, and he had his shirt off and he was taking a selfie of himself, had the glasses on. That picture right there, well, that's still stuck in the inside of him. Basically is what she's saying. So that's his mentality. He look in the mirror, he still think he's fat. And then being he wasn't in the in crowd when he was younger, he's hanging out with all the youngsters. Look at the panel. Look at the panel. The only one that's closest to his equal was Billy Boy, and he's older than Billy Boy. So I mean, closer to his equal than the rest of what? 30s, 30s, what, to 40s? Because everybody in the chat is like 40 and up, 40, 50, and 60 up, you know, all these subbies and stuff. And I always keep saying, how do they feel when he dragging the senior citizens in his chat? And that, you know, some of them with a lot of disabilities and so forth and so forth. So that's the way I see that. But his panel is young. So I think she got a point with that. Everybody he fooled with, everybody he argued with, is people. See, I think ZT got to be in his 20s, just like old Wildline. Everybody was in their 20s who he'd be arguing with and dragging. All the boys who he seen, you know, and complimented on and commented on this and that, all of them in their 20s. So I believe what she's saying. So I kind of get it now that she explained it that way. You know, say I never thought about the fact he probably was in the in crowd and got teased all his life with looking big, fat, and sloppy, allegedly. You know, I'm not saying that. Yeah, Klein Moses says second childhood, still the fat kid who loves cake. Yeah. Because he keep talking about this diet. He's been on this diet ever since I started watching him. He first came on here and the nurse talking about Michelle sucking down chicken wing and shrimps and that, but he's been on this nonstop diet. Every couple months he talking about, oh, I'm back on my diet. Now he got some old kind of powder or some kind of other stuff he taking. And it's been a battle all his life with his weight, I'm assuming. So everybody tend to be more people taking Philly Boy's side. Like Chopper said, I am interested to see who's going to go with who. Is his people going to stay with him, so to speak? And it's really what people going to stay with him, so to speak. I really think El Chatty will stay over there. I think Jaden Nerd will stay over there because he did say the other day he always wanted to be a house of trade George. He did say that. So that remains to be seen. It's going to also be interesting. Now, I read some of y'all stuff that sounds like trauma meant to be studied. Yeah, that's true. Just like a dope fiend. They say if somebody got on drugs 13 to 14 and they stay on the years 30, 35, and they finally get off, they still stuck in that childhood situation in their mind, you know? They didn't grow. Their mind stopped developing at that time. So I'm assuming that's the same as when somebody is obese, you know, and they're still looking at themselves like that. So like, there's a story I said, Miss Thing ain't on no diet if he's stubborn. Then he couldn't be. Not just a pizza. Who eat grits every morning with cheese in it? I mean, a big bowl of grits, a big bowl of starchy grits. So no, that ain't no diet. That ain't no diet. So maybe he need to bag up off of that. I'm thinking that's where all the gas come from, all that cheese being them grits. Miss Fuller, hey, Miss Beautiful walking my hi, Miss Creole. Can we call it bloody Monday? Hi, Baywan Laka. I hope I pronounced that right. Yeah, what kind of diet he on? Eating them grits like that every morning, all that cheese. Now everybody know cheese not only plug you up, it give you gas because you plugged up. So I don't know what kind of diet it is. And he showed the bowl, and one time he came over to eat some grits, and I promise y'all he ate them grits the whole life as if he had it one of those big mixing bowls full of grits. But yet he's on a diet, y'all. He's on a diet. He's on a diet. So everybody is getting a little piece of this, you know, making their little coins off of this little saga that's going on. And I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It remains to be seen who's going to win. But ZC say, according to ZC, he knows his father already won. Other people say Spilly Boy has already won. And I wonder if this lady with this fact check will come on and lie some more. Because that is amazing how somebody can be watching somebody and they see this person lying on them right there in their face in real time while they're at home minding their business watching the reality shows. So I believe that's the only reason why he came on, and he didn't want to be bothered with her. He didn't want to have to come back and forth with her. He said that, but she can't put it down because she's embarrassed, y'all. She's embarrassed that he set her down. That's the way I see it. He set her down. Okay? People from the deep south do that. I had them last night. Oh, you didn't have no grits like that. I mean, he had a big bowl. He eat them every morning. Hey, my son. He's on all he can see and eat kind of diet. Yeah, all you can see and eat kind of diet. He's on a reckless diet, apocalypse. What do you call that diet? What do you call that diet when you eat a bowl of grits every morning and have the people bring the pizzas and the chicken wings and stuff to the door? You know, the eats people that deliver that food. Yeah, what kind of diet is that? But yet he still got the audacity to come on here and talk about somebody's weight. Yes, he does. I think Billy Boy was the one said that he's putting what's his name? Tim? Was that him saying he putting Tim in the same category? Or what's that Juicy Booty say he putting Tim in the same category? I got it all mixed up. But somebody said they putting Tim in the same category. It might have been ZT as Jay Wilson or something like that. I got that mixed up, so I can't speak too much on that. It was so many lives I'm watching and skipping this morning, y'all. It was like 3 or 4. Let's see, it was Olivia. See, it was Jay Wilson. It was ZT and James Caldwell. And I'm trying to watch them all. Okay. So that's why I say it's going to be a lot to be said on the meds train later on, y'all. Is there a memorial service being held for 5 days? Well, somebody did mention a memorial service. That's what they said. They gonna finish it off, you know, but not a real one. Y'all know what I'm saying. She gonna get buried right here on YouTube. I mean, she'll get dragged so bad. It's gonna be a memorial service. Somebody did say that, so yes, it's supposed to be one. But I am interested to see is all these people going to show up at this vacation because that's in June. And from now to June, I'm pretty sure a lot of more people is going to fall off and not is going to change their mind about going there. She already said there's absolutely no refunds. And quite frankly, I believe they all overcharged. Yeah, that was an endless bowl of grits. Yeah, big spoon full still. Yeah, we was waiting for the body for the morgue for a channel. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing that pretty soon. Somebody better get him some magnesium citrate. He's gonna be well. He's probably already that Miss Creole, because like I said, cheese, all that cheese and them grits, you know he plugged up so he can't do nothing but have some gas. Y'all know how they work. So he already probably all that. So he just passed all that gas. He did it right. He did it right there on the platform. But he said he did because he had it would have been much bigger than that. So I believe him. Probably would have been much bigger than that. So anyway, y'all, all this floating around that I'm doing this morning. Yeah, because like I said, I don't know, Juicy. I'm waiting for your next video because I know James is going to come back. But I am really surprised that he actually got on there like this morning and saying that to him. He could have just said, okay, I did accept, the fact that he moved on. But he's over there going on and on the whole, 30, 40-minute video. That's all he's talking about. But he keeps saying the same thing over and over again. So I was kind of surprised that he could have went in on him like that. But then again, some people aren't because we already know he was going to side with a Fine Bay over there, for that click coin. Anything for a click in a coin. And James Caldwell went over there in the first place on that panel to help build it up. He didn't need them. He already got close to 40,000 or 40,000 or more. He didn't need them at all. No. And quiet as a cap, he'll be a crime baby, but at this point, he don't need him either. I think he got something else up his sleeve, like I keep telling y'all. And somebody in my comment section yesterday when I looked for the word they say passive aggressive. That's true. I said, yeah, exactly. You hit the nail on the head. Passive aggressive with that sneakiness that he's doing over there. And he only feeling like he got big balls because he think that Bye is this queen and she's all that. So he's kind of leaning on her to get out there in the streets and fight and windmill for him. So we all see that too. Miss, I apologize, I didn't see you. Hey, Andrea. Yes, thank you. That's sponsored by Baby Girl's Christmas. Yeah, he's gonna be next with infant Kobe. He might be. He might be messing right up behind all these young boys. You know what I'm saying? So that was a good way she put it this morning. Yes, that's right. Or the head on the nail. What? Rich, you crazy. Or the head on the nail. Okay. But what she put it this morning was that is so true. That is so true about feeling like you're still fat in the inside, and that's why you stuck back there as that young boy, and that's why, as she put it, sucking the youth out of these young boys. Okay, so I just want to come on and holler at y'all for a minute this morning while I sip my coffee. I hope y'all got y'all's. I got my real stuff this morning, y'all. I had to go get me some yesterday. He reminds me of Eddie Long. Who reminds you of Eddie Long? Juicy? Juicy reminds you of Eddie Long? Why? Because Eddie Long fake like that? Because, I know Eddie Long, but not a lot because I really didn't watch him that much. I kind of just start watching a little bit because his name started coming up. Just like that other guy, the Jives. I had never used to watch him until that little event that they had. Okay, so yes, okay. See, I don't know. I don't watch it that much to know that. So a lot of new people I just start watching, really, especially being on the next train. I'll be having to do my homework. So I don't really comment, though. Very few I might comment. I just watch. He used to help with tuition. Oh, really? Okay. A lot of new people. So anyway, I ain't gonna stay long. I just want to come drink some coffee and basically say hi and kind of kick around. I think, what we may be addressing later on, but in more detail. I kind of just want to come on and outline some things that I was watching around this morning that I saw. And it's still quite interesting. The saga goes on. But I don't know if anybody else saw Juicy's video this morning. But like I say, the whole thing is it's about James Caldwell, and I was surprised to see that. I really was. I didn't think he'd come out like that, but he has to show out and prove to 5A over there that he's on her side because they got this money grab situation going on. They got this money grab. What you mean? Look at Blessed with the Nose. No, I'm talking off the side of my head, okay? That's why I can't remember who put Tim in the same category as Juicy Booty. Was it ZT or what? It's just so many people I watched this morning. I should have took some notes. But I ain't got time. I ain't got patience with them notes. Because even when I do write down them notes, ranch, I can't read them. Once I start talking, I ain't got time to be pulling up papers back reading. Sometimes I will if I want to talk about it in detail. Sometimes I won't, okay? So that's why sometimes I be all over the place. I be talking as I'm remembering stuff. I don't watch my videos this morning. So I'm kind of all over the place. But anyway, That's good enough. I'll outline what I wanted to outline, y'all. So I'm gonna catch y'all later on when the mess come on. Thank you again for your support. Thumbs up this video, and I'll catch y'all later. Okay? Enjoy y'all coffee. Those that are still morning here. Okay. Mm-mm. Toodaloo. See y'all later, alligators. See y'all later.